Alright guys, and welcome back to the D&D. Just organising the Brook rescue train. That was a bit of a boo-boo, wasn't it? I was toying with the idea of running the beams down the long road, but that means going all the way down to the smelter, all the way around, doing the switchbacks, then heading down. It's not worth it. It is a better option to go and run it over the mountain pass. Hand it over to Cliff, and it makes use of the mountain pass. I don't know, sometimes we may run it that way, it depends. Today I need to rescue Brooke. Come on, Glenn, go rescue your sister. Let's get into it. Right then, I'm not sure if I've actually mentioned about the double track yet either, so this could be rather interesting. It's about what I'm saying. Go. But from, I'm sure you can, from here, how would we describe this part? In between the Y for the sawmill and the smelter and the logging camp, there's the other Y that goes south to all the other industries. I have done a rather large section of double track. I honestly can't remember if I mentioned it before, all the way to the refinery. And this is longer than the double track we used for the train racing. So I'm pondering whether or not to try and rope ends into another great train race. Choose your weapons, sir. Could be entertaining. It's all flat ground though, so we're not really climbing anything. Probably better off doing a giant lap of the whole map, wouldn't it? That'd be a cool race. Different gradients and such like. And penalties for losing your train. But it takes so long to re-rail. The other person would probably have finished. How would you balance it out? A 5-second penalty for losing control? 10-second penalty? Or basically the guy has to put on the brakes, however long it takes to stop. That's the advantage you get. So you catch the engine with like 10-20%, and you can just, once it punches up and you've got your compression, just go to full brake. Oh, this is going to be fun on the double track though. It's basically a racing stretch. Now, is it worth unleashing Glenn and risking a derail? But I've actually had the wagons derail with Glenn or the General or Brooke. Might have been Brooke. It's one of these engines. The engine was fine, the train derailed, it couldn't cope with the speed, which makes sense thinking about it. So I already know that's a no-go. Don't unleash the engine. We do not need an exploding train on a rescue train. A rescue mission. No explosions. I still have the headlight issue with the Glenbrooks, sadly. So the speeds have been upped, but the headlight hasn't been. Small bug. Right, going down here with this kind of weight. Whoa. Let's see how we do with 30. Background, yeah. Not much resistance. But this is the red version of the Glenbrook engine, Glen. Another good looking loco. I just like the way everything sort of seems to be in proportion. Why are you going that way? Oh, Glenn. I missed one. Every time. Just barely checked all the points. And the mysteries continue. I'm not sure what is going on with OBS and everything else at the minute. This is nuts. Oh, jeez. Everything's having a bit of a bump, and I think it's calmed down. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Now pretend OBS is behaving itself, and we'll continue from there. Hopefully, it's all going to be fine now. Come on. There we go. Got you. Right. What are you getting up to? Come on to the speed. I'm sorry, I need to get my head back in the game now. Where were we? Yes, the double track. This is the racing stretch. It's nice and straight. It's lovely. I've attempted to record this bit twice already. I'm all confused now. OBS has failed twice since I screwed up the points. It did not like the pause at all. Oh dear. Right, I think the interesting part is coming up now, so we need to slow down a little bit again. So we're only going to touch the start of the double track on this episode. Literally, we're jumping off at the first chance we get. And these points aren't quite as interesting as ones further down when you see it snake over two sets. That's how I've angled this bit here. It kind of goes a little bit straighter than what I'd like to see for some. It's kind of cool there. We've got that. Yeah, that works. Are we slowing down now? What speed are we at? 8.5. We can come in here a little bit quicker. I can go for 10. She's still slowing. I don't think this is an incline. Oh, 8.3 is them. Stop trying to touch things that aren't broken. I've no idea how long this video is now. I'm all discombobulated. But here we are at the interchange. This is where we hand over from Glenn to Cliff, and he takes us up the mountain. I hope these points are set right. Please be set right. Yes, you are set right. That line, that line, that line, and that line are for running round, not for storage. These 5 in the middle are. Now, I did have an idea on how to fill them all, but that's gone out the window for the moment. It'll come back to me eventually. It's alright leaving engines here to go over the mountain, but we kind of need space to store the engines, and I've only got a double shed at the moment. I may need to up that. You don't need to overshoot here though, buddy. We just need the train in there. So this is 8 cars, isn't it? Yes. Ha! Fits. But I should know that because I measured it. Did this bit properly. I know, check me out, eh? Forgot that I measured it, but I measured it. Ah dear. Right, come on, Glenn. Glenn actually needs to spin round as well. Now I can run him round the loop or I can put him on the turntable. I may just spin him round. Have I got that right? Just. I have confidence. And not today. Today it's going to behave. Ah, isn't that nice? Right, you need to go off a minute because I need to check the rest of these points out. I'm going to start setting them all, double checking, because I can't keep screwing this up. That needs to be that way. That needs to be onto the turntable, and I better check the turntable when we get there as well. It's like having a signal man, so it kind of works. I imagine the narrow gauge had some sort of signalling. I could be wrong. Out in the wilderness, signalling costs money. You don't need signalling if you're guys on the ground, but it opens up the path Well, I suppose it's all human error, isn't it? It's not automatic signalling back then. It'd still be a guy up in the signal box somewhere. Or girl. Guy or girl. I'm not entirely sure how many years we're going back for this. Whether women were even allowed to play on the railroads back then. It just seems silly now, doesn't it? Or just to be. Ha ha! Definitely worth checking. That would have bit me in the ass. That I'm comfortable with. But we did find out, doing a bit of track testing with Enz the other day, there is quite a large margin for the track not being perfectly aligned for the train to pass over. Okay, there's a little bit of jiggliness, but it does work. Watch this not be that moment. Left it. I was playing around with crossovers and such like. It's frustrating that Enzo missed the update where the extra snapping points on the switches got put in so you can snap from every angle. And I forgot to tell him. Oops. So he's built a full layout. Not knowing that. He's done well. Oh. Oh, you. Okay, no, fair enough. It moved again. But did it move before I got the loco on? Ah, so that's right. Just being a pain in the bum, eh? Oh no, I need to see those points and I can't now. Right, if I let go there though, it should stop again. Oh yeah. Let's hold it down, see how fast we get going. See if it stops. We're doing a full 180 here, so we've got to be at max speed now, haven't we? Haven't we? That's because there's a loco on it, I don't like it. Takes a minute to turn though, as you'd expect. See why I favour the loops rather than splitting the train and turning the engine like this. The way I run my trains as well with a wake car on the end, I'd have to swap that. I'll try and put a wake car on both ends. How would that work if the wake car's not as heavy as the full train? That's possibly inviting it. It's slowing down, so that's clicking a bit now. Seems to be, for me at least, if you brake visual. Right, I am going to get this engine off here because I don't trust this turntable. Oh, wow, look at the bogies under the tender. It's crabbing. She doesn't have to go far though. Or should we put her on shed? Out the way? Nah, we can leave her here. Probably not the way of the run round, just in case something else crops up. I can leave her here though. Right, enjoy your sleeps. We are off to wake up Cliff. I'm gonna. This is the same, isn't it? The Heidler. This is the climax. Come on, Cliff, back to life. Yes. At least you can jump on this one though. Oh, there we go. Let's not do this. Play nicely for me. Right. Yep, this one just spins, doesn't it? Okay, I think it's above 70. Really noisy engines, these two mountain climbers though. I wonder if, with the cash I've got, it might be worthwhile thinking up a double heading thing. Oh, fool. But I do quite like these engines, I've never played with them before. Both the Heisler and this one, they are, well, the geared engines aren't, so they're a little different. But they do look cool. We seem to be able to jump on past the climax at least. Should be whistling. Mistakes were made. Ooh, the water situation's not looking so good on this engine though. How does this actually show up in here then? This doesn't have a tender. Only 4,000? Now that, I imagine, would just be the engine, correct? So, right, who's got the link? You can have the link, 'cause I think you have got the link. Okay then. Where's it going to appear on this? Oh, that was quite the jump on board. Right then, come on Cliff, you can do this, buddy. Assuming I got all the points and everything set right anyway. Yes, I'm hoping he can do this. I think this is a fairly light train. This may be a little bit quick, but it works. Right. Remember to do the whistle before you move the train. Forwards and start heading forward. I'll set it forwards and start going forwards. There we are. Right. Up the mountain. Ooh. Get the beams delivered. Allow Brooke to finish her unload and she can head for home. Cliff's got to bring these empties back for Glenn over there. It's at this point I could do with some empties already here. So while Cliff takes these, Brooke could have just come in, dropped these, spun round, picked up the other empties and gone again. Does that not seem like a waste though? No. No, it doesn't. That seems like the better way of doing it. So I need a coal train, the state car train. I'm spending my money already. Well, I'll price that up and sort it out, and Pigeon can come up and play next time. Yes, I do need empties here, don't I? Yes, because I'm going to bring more empties. Cliff's going to go and fill them up, and the engine that appears is going to take the empties back. Is that right? No. No, that is not right. Coal needs to be a full train in the siding. The stakes need to be empty, the coal needs to be full, because I'm doing the coal differently. Ideally, the coal should live over at the coal mine. I suppose I could do that. We need 10%, we can gun this. We're probably going to have to gun this as well. Come on Cliff, you can do it. What I should have done here is actually set up the images I've got on my little doodah for putting different pieces of information up about the locals and such. Yeah, that would be really helpful, wouldn't it? It'd make a difference. If we sneak over here, we can see, looking at here, that the coal is 211 and the beams are only 145,000. The Cliff dragged coal up. He dragged the full coal train up because I want to test it and see what he can do. I don't know what he do on the realistic settings, but he handles it on medium, which is where I'm at. Still having fun. Right, here's the climb then. Is Cliff even going to feel this? He's still above his top speed. I wonder, well, do I even need to double head? Can I get away with a class 70 or the new cut consolidation instead of Cliff? The 70 is an absolute unit. Consolidation's not far behind. I don't know if they've actually got more oomph than Cliff. The last one's a pair of them. 15,000 weighing in at 74. 30 and weighing in at 58, that's a fair bit lighter. 53.17. Oh, the climax is the unit and a half. Weight's a bit down there. But we could run. I reckon the 70 would do it on its own. Double heading would be nice to play with. It's using extended, you have the option of synchronized controls with other engines. So you can double head in one engine. That's really cool. And it would speed up this climb. So while Cliff can do it, he's a bit slow and steady. And loud. So loud. Well, that's the nature of these engines though. The revolutions... Where am I over here? How would you describe that? Well, a normal geared engine, cylinders are connected straight to your driving wheels. These are connected to a drive shaft in here, and I believe there's reduction, so this will spin around twice to once of these, if not more. It's all just a blur. Ah, valve gears piped up in there. These ones. Yeah, there's the reduction. It's a little one, look, just there, turning a big one. But that gives you the extra torque to climb the hills. So we could do some more testing. Cliff has comfortably got this. Especially because I'm not going to mess around with it today, he can just happily climb away. Should be enjoying the view though, shouldn't I? You can clearly see the double track in there now, it really stands out. Looks like the refinery. Toolworks? Yeah, Toolworks. It's not that far a climb to be honest, is it? 5% grade really gets you up there quick. I haven't actually done a coal run yet, have I? Ah no, coming down. Cliff would come down with the coal heavy. So that's where I need the braking power. That's what I struggle with. Stopping them. So we'll see how Cliff does with the empties. That's why the 48 had to go. Could not stop that train coming down that hill. No, I don't think Cliff does very well either. I think I have to set the first wagon brakes. I've had a tender engine. I'm sorry. I don't think you have a handbrake in here. It wouldn't make sense really, would it? That's a bit wobbly. Easy on there, boy. Every time, every wagon, bogies are bugging out on that corner. Should I be concerned? We've made it. Almost. Chickens hatching eggs. How's that for a view? Oh, the tree just oh, really? Well, I think we're at 25 minutes so far, so this has not quite gone to plan. Engine's out of place now. We're doing this the wrong way around. So what I could do is I can have Cliff over here. No, Cliff can live at the exchange and drag these up, and then I can have a double. No, I wouldn't need a double-headed, would I? I can either have a class 70 or a consolidation over here, provide the braking, slow down the coal train going the other way. Yes, that's the way to do it. And I can have a coal train live over here. That's the way. That is definitely the way. Right, that's all my money spent then. Still can't figure out why I needed 5 lines down at the interchange, or why I wanted 5 lines. Now that particular situation, that's what I'm going for. I cannot remember. I pictured it in my head, that's why I put the 5 in there. It's gone now. We only need 4. Just swapping over trains. Oh well. Wait up. We're going too fast here, buddy. Slow it down. Definitely. This is an 11. Nice try. Easy there. Oh, how to cause yourself a problem. Still going up, but you're coming down a bit now. 20% brake. Cliff has the beam train under control, so he's good with beams. Find out how he's good with empties on the way back, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. That coal train is really heavy. He's actually slowing down. 22 is too much. It's not holding steady. Still slowing. Good little engine. But it's matching the engine to the train. Ooh, that's before I learned how to make track moment there. I've arrived. Good. That's a really short run when you get it right. Compared to what it would be going to the smelter as well. I think we're still under 30 minutes. Oh, we're here. Slow it down, buddy. Everything should be compressed. Famous last words and all that. Desist. And we've lost it. I should have jumped out and started unloading. Oh no, he's got it. Get in, good lad. Love it when a plan comes together. I really do. It doesn't happen much. Oh, we could double unload as well. Nice. Right, these ain't gonna last. Where is... There it is. That's gonna tick along nicely. Yep. 59. Oh, is it offset usage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 17. I need 17. So 53, 43. I need this to get down to 43. Oh dear. It might do. Well guys, hope you've enjoyed the episode. It was a bit mental at the start. From my mistake, it just snowballed. OBS was not playing well with the up deck. Everything seems to be nice now. I'm also going to change those images on that so I can flash up informations. When I start talking, I can back it up then. Or at least remind myself of what the hell I'm talking about. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I have enjoyed making it, even though it got a little bit testy. We will catch you next time. Laters.